When does the drama ever stop with the Commanders?
Welcome back to Dmvsportszone.
Chased down by Beal in the corner for three, gets fouled and hits.
Welcome to DC.
Well, they tag him out.
You know where you're at, the USA Cup. You're taking it slightly, I'm taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act, you gon' be right back. Well, we gon' be right here, we gon' be right here. We ain't going nowhere. Welcome to DC. DC, the home of Chuck Brown. Oh, you don't know the sound? Well, let me break it down.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Abdullah coming at you with another video for the channel. Welcome back to the DMV Sports Zone. And then today, guys, I'm coming at you with a reaction to former quarterback Alex Smith on his advice that he gave to Carson Wentz on the Rich Eisen podcast. I'm going to let it play by itself, but before I get into that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more DMV Sports content. And let's get straight to the video. And, 2018 to 2020. So, a couple years. And, for the most of his career, he was known as a manager quarterback, a bridge quarterback, nothing more, nothing less. He had that Chiefs team in 2017 go, I think, 11-5. They started off 11-0, but they fell off and lost in the first round. So for most of his career, he's just not going to make the deep throw, but also isn't going to throw an interception. So he just a check down Charlie, as a lot of people like to call him. But here are his comments on the Rich Eisen podcast and just his thoughts on the Washington organization the past 20 years.
What words of advice, Alex Smith, would you have for Carson Wentz going to Washington now?
Oh man, it's tough. I think you got to try to eliminate the noise there. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of distractions. That entire organization, everything surrounding it, and obviously deservedly. It's been flawed the last 20 years. There's a lot of stuff going on there. A lot of distractions. And it makes it difficult to kind of focus in on the football. But I think Carson's kind of been that's where he's at this point in his career. This is really kind of make or break. He's getting one more chance to kind of be the guy. This is a team that has been almost desperate to try and get a franchise quarterback these last few years. And can he be that? And so I think he's got to kind of go. He's got to lock in. He cannot. Like I said, can't get distracted. I mean, this is an opportunity. He's got to go make the most of it, and I think it's going to be telling. Can he do that, right? I mean, the Cowboys kind of ran away with that division. I think the Eagles are going to continue to be better. We'll see what happens up in New York, but yeah, I mean, can he go make the most of this kind of last opportunity to be the guy here with all that going on? And I think that kind of pressure and situation usually does one of two things, right? It really does usually kind of make these guys toe the line and nail it down, or it's too much and they can't handle it. So we'll see. Again, they've had a ton of turmoil there. I know they're trying to settle it down. It still, I think, kind of remains to be seen if it's going to happen.
So I'm mandated to follow up on this, Alex. I mean, so you're saying whatever was going on in the front office was affecting your ability to play football and focus on?
Yeah, I mean, how could it not? How could it not? I mean, for me, all the stuff there with just the entire organization from ownership down, head coaching and GM. It's a lot of there's been historically a lot of drama there, and it's a big market. Obviously the capital and a lot going on, and that organization is a really storied franchise. And there's a lot of turmoil and a lot of distractions. So to say that the stuff going on in the building doesn't infiltrate the locker room or out on the field would be crazy. That happens everywhere. I think that's what great organizations eliminate, and the bad ones have a hard time with. All that noise creeps into the building, and it does. It does affect the product on the field. So I think the great organizations and coaches have a knack to keep that out of the building, to quiet the noise, to decrease distractions and focus on football. But that's easier said than done.
I really don't blame Alex for bashing this organization. For the past 20 years, and I've had my fair share rants of Dan Schneider, this guy is the worst owner, and not just the NFL, in sports. Probably in sports history. This guy is a joke. I think we made headlines again where tax fraud within the team, where we had two different reports and Congress getting involved. When are we not involved? Like, it just comes to a point where the guy just has to sell the team. I know it's big news that his wife Tanya Schneider is now part of day-to-day operations and Dan is not. But, like, what does it matter? He's still there. It's so frustrating just seeing this guy make mistakes after mistakes after mistakes and not learning from them, being on the news for not just being, we're not even good on the field. We're on the news for stuff that's happening off the field. That is so sad. And I don't blame Alex Smith whatsoever for bashing us. I've had my fair share of Dan Schneider rants, but I'm just not going to be emotional. I'm not going to yell because at the end of the day, what does it matter? Pass down his ownership to his kids. Who knows, man? Who knows? But I don't know, man. Guys named Dan Schneider are just not it. If you guys watched Nickelodeon back in the day, you know what I'm trying to say. But I don't know. This is extremely frustrating. And to top it off, we didn't even make a lot of moves this offseason. Besides quarterback room, we really didn't get any better. Could have got worse. Lost Brandon Sheriff. Lost Eric Flowers. Tim Settle. All these guys. I don't know. I really don't know. It's just so frustrating. They better hit it when it comes to the draft because we don't have a lot of draft picks. I think we have like 5 or 6. Don't have a 3rd round pick. So, I don't know. I know it's hard to have high hopes for this team because they've been a disappointment for the last 20 years. Haven't won a playoff game in I think since 2005. I don't even know. It's just, I had to make a video about something, and the Wizards, season's about to end, and they're still trying to win games. I don't know why. Contavious Caldwell-Pope just dropped 35 last night against the Mavericks. So that's pretty much it, guys. I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the Alex Smith news. Obviously, I love Alex. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more DMV Sports content. We're definitely going to pump out more content. Follow us on our social medias at DmvSportszone, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. We're all there. Naughty, Evan, and Noah, and I are the group. All right, guys. Peace. Hail to the Commanders. Dan, sell the team, please.